Hello everybody, I'm back again. Been a little bit of a while since I've done something like this. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really felt like it, and I just haven't wanted to fool with doing one in a while. I need to work on that, especially if I want to grow my channel quite a bit more, which would be nice. I've had a few things I wanted to talk about, and I'm kind of going to throw them away for something that I'm kind of passionate about. That is when it comes to farm equipment, things like that. The big thing is, I saw a video Messick's did here recently regarding 303 hydraulic fluid, and they were somewhat giddy about the fact that it's like 3 or 4 states have banned it from being sold in their borders. And I'll attach an article in the description going over some of this stuff. Basically, what it is, if you're not familiar, 303 was a classification John Deere had from the 60s to like the early 70s for hydraulic fluid that they spec'd, and for various reasons, mainly environmental and increased efficiency, blah blah blah, several good legitimate reasons. I'm not knocking them. They moved away to something else, something a little bit better, less friction issues, more help reduce corrosion upon what's called, I think, yellow metal components, things of this nature, which I applaud. I have no issue with. But in this article, they list the reason why the article is not through Messick's, but independent. But they were talking about how justification why they were banning it, and it was several reasons that I don't really agree with. First is, they said that it's kind of a wide array of formulations. Basically what they're doing is they're taking other byproducts from producing other hydraulic fluids and combining them together and saying, hey, close enough. If it does the job, I don't really care. And as long as it's somewhat consistent, I don't really care. Yeah, there could be some standards set to where, if you're going to use 303 classification, or call it 303, you have to meet this, and this. I have no issue with that. But that doesn't really exist, so that's a gray area. I think the market could be a little bit better in how it handles that, but the second thing is, and this I do have quite a bit of issue with. First, if you want to do something, change the market where there's a little bit better industry standard. But the next big thing is, I have a little bit more issue is, they calculated out that it is not usable in modern production equipment, which I don't care about. It isn't designed for it. Don't use it. And they're stating they don't understand why it's still being made, because it's not really feasible, because it's only accounts for, it's for only pretty much for antique equipment, and that's only like 2% of the market or whatever. But that's still a niche market, and basically, like I said, it's the byproducts of other fluids. So this is a win-win. That's why they can not only justify keeping it around, they're getting rid of their waste, and so it's a win-win situation, really, and it provides a need for antique tractors and equipment that were originally spec'd for that fluid. The last big thing, and I kind of hit on this, was It's not spec'd for anything in modern production or anything that was manufactured after like 1974 or something. And apparently what's been going on is you get these people trying to save a buck and get the cheapest fluid they can when they're running low, and they go out and buy the 303 because it's the cheapest there is. And it's causing a bunch of issues, wrecking pumps and transmissions and causing a lot of grief. Here's my issue with that. If you're, I've spec'd what newer tractors cost, and because I was really wanting to get, a subcompact hydrostatic drive with a front end loader to mow the yard with, I think that'd be nice, and to scoop mulch with, and that'd be better than a bigger tractor. Easier on the yard for sure, and good Lord, you can spend $16,000 on just a tractor, not including a loader or a mower or anything else. So you're talking easily tens of thousands of dollars, in some cases hundreds of thousands of dollars on a piece of equipment. And instead of making sure you're getting the right stuff for it, to take care of it, you're going out and buying the cheapest crap you can that was not meant for the piece of equipment, and then getting mad because your equipment tears up because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. That's not the fluid manufacturer's fault, not the equipment manufacturer's fault. It's not a market issue. It's you're an idiot. Hey, numbnuts. If you're going to get a $60,000 tractor and not going to put the correct fluids in it, that's your own fault. I mean, are we going to get rid of conventional 10W30 oil because new production cars require I won't pull something out of my butt. A guy I know has a Subaru Forester. It requires a 0W20 full synthetic. Are we going to get rid of conventional 10W30 because the Subaru, new production cars require a lower weight full synthetic? No, because there's still a need for that. If you can't get the right fluid, that's on you. If you wreck the engine, wreck the transmission or whatever because you didn't do the proper maintenance, and yes, getting the correct fluid is part of proper maintenance, that's on you. Stop trying to hurt others because of your incompetence, your neglect. And I'm very passionate about that. This is going to make it harder for the people who utilize older equipment that need the 303. That there's actually movements to get it completely shut down where it's not made anymore. It's not a huge market share anymore. But guess what? It serves a purpose. Don't hurt that purpose because of a few morons that don't know, hey, maybe I should read a manual, learn how to take care of my equipment, or hire someone to do it for me. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. Let me know what you think. Do you think the government should step in and get rid of something that actually has a purpose to save morons from themselves? And yes, that is essentially what is happening. Do you think that is something that should be? Again, article will be in the description. Let me know what you think. I'm going to get on off here because I'm about to the house and, I've said my piece. Later.